Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2. I wanted to make a video about three things tonight. The first thing I wanted to talk about is I've gotten a lot of emails and comments on my previous videos asking me if there's any update yet on the pistol brace amnesty registration that I submitted. And the answer is no. My application is still pending. However, as a member of a number of different Facebook NFA groups, I can tell you that a number of these have been approved. And I've actually seen quite a few, some that have been approved from before when I submitted, and some from when after I submitted. But that's just par for the course. But my application is still pending. And as far as I can tell, all of the applications that have been approved have all been approved with the caveat of the pistol brace ruling. Okay, so that's all part of the application. It says on it. It doesn't show a tax stamp. So I know people have already took off the braces, put on stocks on those things. But it's my understanding that if the rule gets overturned, you just got to put the brace back on. So that's what I have right now. I have no other information regarding my application. I kind of thought I'd be one of the first, but apparently I'm not. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Number two, I wanted to talk about what happened last month and some more information I discovered about YouTube and how they were going after a lot of gun channels, but actually a lot of other content creators. I found out that they also went after other things like storm chasers, and they went after video game content creators. And I know that kind of seems weird, but I'm sure there's a whole bunch of different types of videos that YouTube went after. And we all know about how many of the big channels got strikes, including mine and all the stuff that I had to go through. But I discovered something, or I kind of put some pieces together that I think I figured out what happened. It looks like this might have been in response to the U.S. Supreme Court agreeing to hear a case regarding the liability that platforms have when it comes to content that is uploaded by their users. And essentially it goes back to, what's it called, Section 230, I think, of the Communications Act or something. And it has to deal with what can you hold a platform liable for. And the platform essentially has to decide, are they a publisher or are they a platform? And the idea is that if you say that you're a platform, you generally cannot be held liable for what people post on your platform because it's open. Now, you can have obvious things about moderation. So, for example, anything that might deal with, obscene things, adult content, you can moderate that, or extreme violence, or anything that's illegal, and I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. But when they start to get into editorial decisions, they no longer become a platform, they're now a publisher. So essentially they're saying, okay, so anybody can upload, and if you come on there and have an opinion that they don't like, or let's just say you're Second Amendment friendly and they're not, and they're like, well, we're going to ban you because you're Second Amendment friendly, then that is an editorial decision. And that means they're no longer a platform, and they can be sued for liability. If somebody goes on their platform or on their site and sees a video and is inspired to do something, then you can sue the platform. And of course, they don't want that. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have editorial decisions and discretion, use the wrong word there. But they want to have editorial discretion to say, we can ban this, and especially go after, political thoughts that they don't like. But then they also want to have protection from liability of being sued. And you can't have it both ways. And the Supreme Court has taken up a case that is going to pretty much decide that. And so I think last month, knowing full well what was happening, that's kind of why they went overboard. So that's what I've kind of figured out. So as I said, I know gaming content creators got hit, and of course firearm channels, and there's other things too. So they went after a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess they're wanting to be a publisher. Now, if you are a publisher, they can ban anything that they want. But I don't know. It seems like I said they want to have their cake and eat it too, because once they admit that they're a publisher, then they're going to open themselves up to a whole bunch of lawsuits if they don't catch things. So we'll just see what happens. That's kind of what I figured out there. And I also wanted to give a channel update. The Texas Gun Vault Reloaded is growing, not as fast as I'd like, but I'm getting lots of views, but not a lot of people hitting that like and subscribe button. But that's okay. We're going to grow. The channel, once again, is organized. Lots of good playlists in there. I'm uploading all the time. I have 2 or 3 releases a day. My plan starting next month is I've decided what I'm going to continue to do and how I want to organize my channels. So I have 2 main channels that you guys can see. I have a channel that is kind of hidden with all private videos that I keep for my Patreon supporters and how I upload to Patreon, or any video that I want to share with people that I don't want to be public. Many times it's the same videos that you would see just early, but if I allow people to see them, I can't schedule them for release, so it's easier just to upload them to a separate channel. But I can change the names of channels, so I don't know if I'm going to call this thing the Texas Gun Vault 2 Reloaded. I don't know. I got to figure out. I want to have kind of consistent across the board. So we'll see what happens there. But I think what I'm going to do is on the Texas Gun Vault Reloaded, I'm going to have all of my firearms content, my long form reviews, serious stuff reviews. And I think that I'm going to turn this channel into kind of keeping it what it is now, but I'm also going to put on the more professionally made commentary videos. So I'll do things like maybe like a news thing, an interview segment. Maybe I'll get back into making the Texas Gun Vault poll question of the week, and I'll post that here. So this will be my gun commentary stuff. And then the other channel will be for just strictly the firearm stuff. So that's what I got going on. Hopefully you'll see some more improvements coming next month as I have more time to work on it. But as I said, I have 2 to 3 uploads ready to go and released every single day. A lot of my old stuff. I'm making new content. In fact, I just cleaned up the garage. I just got done making a range report on a Sights Spectre. So that was really cool, and made a range report, a field strip, and an unboxing video. So I got 3 videos out of that thing, and even a short from when I was at the range. So I got a lot of content off that one gun. I got more stuff coming. Got an M1 Garand already took to the range. I got to film the garage portion, and I have a Rifle Dynamics AK pistol. So that's what's going on. That's what the channel update's about. So for those of you who are asking, once again, the pending application is still pending with the ATF, so I have no information there. That's what happened with YouTube when it comes to the lawsuit with the, I guess they're going to be heard before the Supreme Court. That's why they were all weird when it came to banning channels. I still haven't been applying to get my old channel back, but I don't think they're ever going to give it to me. And then the channel update. So that's what's going on. I hope that brings a little light to some questions that maybe you guys have had. So I just want to let you guys know, I know this is not the most exciting video, but please be subscribed over to the Texas Gun Vault Reloaded, and I hope you're liking all the videos that I'm releasing. So that's what's going on. So let me know if you have any questions, and as always, thanks for watching.